everybody, and welcome back to Reperskept. Today, I want to bring you the infamous Jesse Lee Peterson. Oddly enough, this is a guy I didn't even know about until probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. Through the shock of the ignorant things he says, I did get some pretty good laughs. I don't know if he's equally entertaining as Darth Dawkins or Kent Hovind, but I did put together a small video, and I hope you enjoy.
Not at all. Racism has never been a problem in this country at all. And you're hearing this from someone who grew up in Alabama. I was born and raised in Alabama. I was raised on a plantation there under the Jim Crow laws. And we didn't have this so called racial problem at that time. And it's a made up word by the so called black civil rights leaders, the white liberals who have no values. They love they love what's evil and hate what's good. And so this word racism is just made up to divide and conquer, to control the blacks by causing them to vote for whomever they want to vote for, and most of the time it's for Democrats.
Please tell me that you caught on to that level of cognitive dissonance, stating that racism was not, nor has it ever been a problem in this country, then directly goes to mention plantations and Jim Crow laws, the places where slavery happened, and the laws that helped keep equal rights away from black people. Let's do one or two more short clips, just for the laughs, shall we?
No.
Do you agree with me that there's no such thing as racism, sexism, homophobism, Islamophobism, deadbeat dadism, or white supremacism? Do you agree with me that those things don't exist? It just has everything to do with the lack of character?
Whew, I had to wash that stupidity out of there. That was terrible. But I mean, what can we really say about someone who is that dense, who lacks so much understanding, who clearly doesn't want to learn anything else or understand anything else, who is so set in his ways and his ignorant mindset and his archaic beliefs? At his age, he'll never change. He'll never look back. The best thing you can do is to help teach those who he is reaching out to and influencing. And now for the last clip, and this one gets under my skin. It really makes my blood boil.
I know what you say about this having children and everything, but she has a child from rape.
From who?
And from rape, being raped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, the child is 8. We've been together since she was 3. And I was wondering, we got together when I was fallen, you know what I mean, in that fallen state.
Right.
And I was wondering if it's right for me to, if I do everything the right way and show her the right way to live without anger and all that other, mess, would it be okay to marry her even though she has a child?
Absolutely no.
No?
No.
I knew it. I knew you'd say that.
No, do not marry a woman, and a woman should not marry a man who already have children. It's bad enough on kids when they don't have both parents. It's worse when a so-called step-parent steps in, and because the soul of that child, whether male or female, the soul yearns for the father, not a stepfather or stepmother. They want their natural father and natural mother, and especially their natural father. And so if this woman is a decent woman at all, she was sacrificed for her child, not for herself, but for her child. And you're going to be in the way, and you did it in the fallen state, but at least you're waking up before you got married to her and just helped to destroy that child. So no, don't do it.
So the first clip I ever watched on YouTube of Jesse Lee Peterson was the last clip in this video. So it already gave me a feel for how stupid and ignorant he really was. His advice is terrible. I took it as a personal attack because I am a stepfather. And I know for 100% fact that my daughter does not think twice about her biological father. And as bad as the first few years of her life was, due to that man and his family, I know that there's worse situations out there. And I can promise you then that those children do not crave their biological parents. Whether it was drug abuse, physical abuse, or sexual abuse, when a child gets away from that kind of behavior and gets to be a kid, they're not being sold as a prostitute or a drug mule and all the other horrendous things that people do to their children. They're not going to crave going back into that lifestyle. And normally I am a very angry atheist, but I'm trying to fix that. But I just gotta say, with all sincerity, fuck Jesse Lee Peterson. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Whether it's 10 minutes from now, 10 months from now, or 10 years from now. Always make good choices and be good to yourself and others.